Hello, welcome back. Today I'm down for Bribe, down at Bribe Island for the day. Just gonna finally test out the Navara on the sand. Hopefully she does well, because then I can start taking her other places like Fraser. So yeah, we're right down here at the beach access track. I'm gonna get these tires aired down to around 20, 22, 25 PSI. That way I can still go lower if I need, but honestly that should be plenty for what I need. So yeah, let's get those pressures down. Okay, so they're all aired down to about 24. Time to head on the beach. This is my first time driving on the beach, so we'll see how I go. So yeah, I brought some fishing gear as well, so we'll just have a nice day out at Bribe Island. Test out the rig and see if I can catch some fish. On the beach. Okay, so we've pulled up along the beach here. I'm just gonna throw a couple casts in. I doubt I'll catch anything, but you know, there's always hope. So yeah, gonna go do that. And I've hooked up a little pearl minnow. So let's see if I catch something. I'm gonna go find a better spot. Found like another little pocket over there, so I may go try and throw a few in there. I'll let you know if I catch anything.
I'm scared.
Currently up the other end of the beach. I'm just gonna have some lunch here, throw a few casts, and then we'll probably head back through the inland track. Look, I probably could make it back down the beach, but the tide's coming up and I may stay here for a bit. So yeah, I'll probably go back through inland. Okay, so we've just pulled off the northern part of the beach, where this is like the furthest you can drive up nearly, pretty much. And we're just going to go up the Fort Bribe walk. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So it turns out that little path is actually just to a picnic area. The actual walk is up the beach. So I'm walking up the beach, I got my rod, I'm just throwing a few casts every now and then. And yeah, we'll see where we go.
So much in the air.
There's not a lot left of some of these World War II bunkers. As you can see, that one's quite gone. One over there is still intact, but with the weathering over time, they've just slowly fallen apart and degraded. It's bound to happen, it's concrete. And it's constantly getting smashed by these waves at high tide, most likely. Looks like the water goes right up to them, so we're coming up. This is the actual point where cars can't go past. But it's not even high tide yet, and you wouldn't even get a car through here. It's coming up, but you definitely want to be coming this way right at low tide. Otherwise, you're not getting through. All this driftwood just in all over the beach. So. But as you can see, here are the World War II bunkers. Surprised this one's still standing actually, because this is actually in the water, not at high tide. So you can see that they've stopped people from going in though. Obviously, because they don't want something to happen while you're in there. So there you go. If you've never seen these before, it's definitely an interesting part of history. So these have been here since World War II. That's your main bunkers right here. There's this one that's still actually standing up there. And that one's eroded down off the beach. Like this one will do at some point. You can see how it's cutting under. The sand's coming slowly out. There you go, there's the information if you want to. But yeah, this is the first guard, and there's a second guard 140 meters up the beach. And yeah, these were 24 hours a day, just waiting for that call to get to action. As you can see here, this one is just nearly in pieces. It would have been a bit further up the beach, but yeah, after being eroded, it's just come straight down. And I can't say it will last much longer if it's constantly getting beaten by the waves. There's another two structures here that are just slowly sinking into the sea. Don't know what these were actually. Just look like bunkers of some kind. There's no actual information, just telling you to keep away. And whatever this was, not a clue there. Almost could have been a dock maybe, or a boat ramp. I don't know. But yeah, I think the walk keeps going. I think it keeps going along. But I don't want to leave my car. I don't want to go too far away from my car. Just that I don't know who's around. So I am going to start heading back. May fish a couple times on the way and we'll see. Okay, so I just got back to the car after catching those two darts. Look, if you're coming to Bribe, I highly recommend taking that walk or drive up the beach if it's low tide. It's just a part of history in Australia and the whole world really. And I highly recommend just going to have a look, because that history shouldn't be forgotten. Okay, so we're gonna start heading back through the inland track. Okay, well, that's Bribe Island. If you've never been, would recommend. She handled well for the first time out on the beach. I handled well. Yeah, I had no issues with her. We'll see on the way home if anything else does pop up, but it shouldn't do, hopefully. I do have some springs on back order, sadly though, and they're gonna leafs, and they're gonna be 500 rated. These are only 250, so we should see a bit of an increase in the back because she's a bit slanted. But yeah, I had fun out, caught some fish. I may go over to the beach and fish some more, but yeah, I'll be saying bye now. Yeah, I'll see you next time.